Myself, Dr. Amarnath Shetty, Professor in Civil Department, AIIT, Mangalore. Now we will study about water supply and treatment in third module, sedimentation. Okay. Uh, what is sedimentation? It is the particle process causing heavily solid particles in suspension, both organic and inorganic, to settle by retaining the water base. This is called sedimentation. It works on the gravity force. All the suspended particles will settle down. This is sedimentation. Now we can see the sedimentation. Particles suspended in the water. Okay, it will take little time to settle down. Okay, all the suspended particles will settle down. Okay. Now next we go for the this one. Okay. Uh, Theory of the sedimentation. What is the theory of the sedimentation? The particles heavier than the water tend to settle down due to force of gravity. Impurities in the water are held in suspension due to the turbulence of the moving water. When the velocity flow is reduced, the suspended particles tend to settle down at the bottom of the tank. This phenomenon is known as hydraulic substance. Okay. Okay, this is the theory. Okay, particle heavier than the water tend to settle down due to force of gravity. Impurities in the water held due to turbulence of moving water. When the velocity flow is reduced, the suspension particle to settle down at the bottom of the tank. Okay, this is the theory. Then we go for this one next slide. Okay, factor affecting the sedimentation, very important. First one, size, shape and velocity of the particle. Okay, viscosity and temperature of the water. Second, surface overflow, surface area, velocity flow, inlet and outlet arrangement, detention period, effective depth of settling tank, concentration of suspended matter, wind blow on the surface area of the basin. Okay, biological, electrical and other forces. These are the factor affecting the sediment. It's very important. Size and shape, weight of the particle, velocity and temperature of the water, surface overflow, surface area, velocity flow, inlet outlet arrangement, detention period, effective depth of settling tank, concentration of suspended matter, wind blow on the surface area of the basin, biological, electrical, other forces. These are the factors. Okay. Now we go for the types of sedimentation. Very important. There are two types of sedimentation. One is plain sedimentation. Second one, sedimentation with a coagulation. Plain sedimentation without adding any chemicals, suspended particle comes down due to gravity. It will take time for detention period. Okay. Sedimentation coagulation, we are adding the chemicals to the water. Okay. It will settle. It will help to settle the water. Now, plain sedimentation. What is plain sedimentation? The water, raw water is retained for some time in the basin for the suspended particle to settle down by the action of the gravity. This is called plain sedimentation. Okay. Sedimentation with the coagulation. In this, some chemical compounds called coagulants are added to water assist the sedimentation. Okay. In this, some chemical compounds called coagulants are added to water assist the sedimentation. Okay. Next. This is the coagulation process. You can see the slide. Coagulants are added to the water. It is mixed the powder or solution form. Coagulant form a traffic impurity like ball shape. Okay. Then it will come and settle at the bottom. Okay. This is the total picture of the coagulant, how it will work and how it is coagulant. Okay. Now classification of the sedimentation tank. Okay. What are the types of the sedimentation tank? In the syllabus we have the shapes. Okay, this nature of working, fill and draw type and continuous flow type. Okay, then direction of the flow, horizontal flow basin, horizontal or upward flow basin, radial flow basin, spiral or circumferential flow basin. These are the direction of the flow. First one, nature of working, fill and draw type, continuous flow. This is the direction of the flow. Then we go for very important now shapes. Shapes of this one. Two types, rectangular tank and circular tank. Two types, very important in syllabus. Okay. Now First we go for fill and draw type. Raw water is allowed to resist on the basin for some time. Okay. During that time, suspended particles settle down, clear water drawn off, and deposit are cleaned. Okay. Then basin refilled, and the action continues. Okay. Fill and now this is the types of the fill and type inlet zone. All the settling zone, all the sludges are come down due to gravity. All the suspended particles, that particles will come down due to gravity. All the outer zone, pure water will come. This is the progression figure. Okay. Now there are two types. Now we are told shape. One is the rectangular type. Okay, rectangular type. First one, rectangular type. It is a rectangular tank made up of concrete. Okay, it contains inlet at the top and outlet at another side. Okay, there the here sludge will comes down. Water will stay for 5 or 6 hours, depend upon the quality and quantity of the water. The how much time it will stay. It's called detention period. Okay, here sludge removal, sludge hooper is there, sludge removal is there. Okay, all the pure water comes up after the detention period. Okay, this is the process of rectangular. Okay, now we go for the circular. Okay, a circular sedimentation tank. It is a deep and circular tank. Okay, raw water enters the basin vertically from the bottom through the central located vertical inlet pipe. The suspended particles settle down and the hooper at the bottom collected through the sludge pipe. Okay, this is the process of this one circular sedimentation tank. You see this here. Okay, raw water comes from here. Okay, at the bottom we can see this. Okay, water will stay here. Okay, water will stay here. All the sludges is come down. Okay, sludges that the sludge pipe. Okay, then clear water that comes to top, it is removed from the outlet. Okay, here with the explanation, water enters through the central inlet of the pipe. The inlet pipe are enclosed with the deflector box and which deflects the flow downwards. Then flow goes through the radially towards the circumference of the tank. During the radial flow, all settleable particles settle. Now coagulation, definition of coagulation of water. What is coagulation? Now already we studied the plain sedimentation. We go for the coagulation. Process of addition of mixing coagulants is called coagulation. Okay, chemicals we are adding. Process of addition of coagulants. Correct amount is called dosing. Correct amount is called dosing. Process of formation is termed coagulation. The coagulant is adapted when the turbidity of raw water is 30 to 50 ppm. Okay, this is the coagulation. Okay, objectives of the coagulation. Very, very important objectives. The coagulation to unite the several fine colloid particles together to react with the impurities in the water and make them to settle, to prepare the raw water fit for filtration, quick sedimentation, to remove the certain extent of turbidity, organic and inorganic matter. These are the main objectives. Unite the several fine colored particles together, very important objective. To impurities makes to settle down, prepare the water for filtration next process, quick sedimentation, remove the turbidity of organic. This is very important objectives. Okay, a common coagulant we are using sodium aluminate, first one, ferric chloride, ferric sulfate, okay, bentonite clay, fuller's earth, and magnesium carbonate, okay, poly electrolyte. These are the common coagulant we are using nowadays. Okay, how we will add the coagulant? There are two types of coagulants. We are feeding two types of them. One is dry feeder and wet feeder. Dry is the dry powders we are adding. Okay, as a coagulant. Wet feeder we are adding the solution for that. Okay, wet feeder. We can see the dry feeder here. Okay, here we have the copper conical powder. It will powder will comes to the mixing basin. Okay, raw water mixing basin, dry feeder. Okay, powder form we are feeding this one. Next we go for the wet feeder. This is the solution is added to the raw water. Solution is added to the raw water. This is called wet feeder. Okay. And coagulant mixture. After adding the coagulants, feeding, we have to mix by a device called centrifugal pump, compressed air, mixing channel, mixing wheel. We are adding this flow. Okay. Now we can show the mixing basin with the horizontal type and vertical type. Okay. This is the mixing basin. This one. How water will move here after feeding the coagulant. The water will move zigzag way. Okay. It will come to out. This is the mixing. Okay. Now mixing basin, a mechanical device. Okay. First one, flash mixing. There is the fan. It will rotate. Okay, raw water. It will rotate for mixing, flash mixing, and coagulant basin. Here, flash mixer and three fans. One is high speed, medium speed, low speed, as shown in the field. Okay. Now dosage of the coagulant. Okay, very important dosage. Kind of the coagulants, amount of the coagulant, time of the mixing, volumes of agitation, time of settlement, amount and characteristics of color, turbidity of water, pH of water, and temperature of the water. These are the dosage of the coagulants. Thank you.